Hey, chismosas, and welcome back to your Andale Pues podcast. I am your host, Rose.
And I'm your co-host, Jezebel.
And this is episode number 18.
And so today, we're going to be following up on a part 2 to last week's episode where we were talking about MLM, tipping culture, inflation, because there just wasn't enough time.
No,
I have so many feelings.
I have so much anger built up from it.
Seriously, dude, because it's something that you see every single day and that you experience every single day.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I guess we could just kind of start and follow up with like the MLM conversation, which is kind of where we left off last time. Mm-hmm. Admittedly, I'm like an MLM recovery and want nothing to do with it. Mm-hmm. And that's fine, right? But also, like, for me, I love you with all my heart, but I'm not going to go and support your MLM journey just because of the fact that I also believe that not only is it kind of gross, the things that they say and the things that they do, but I also think it's very predatory.
I just feel like they're like super fucking selfish and just think about themselves.
Try to make it seem like they care about you.
Yeah. And I feel like they like to step on everybody's heads to climb, to get on top. And that,
yeah,
I can't.
That, and I think it's predatory in the sense that, like, they target stay-at-home moms that are looking to make money.
Extra money.
They target people who are struggling because, I have this amazing opportunity to make you all this money. Vultures. I don't like that.
I don't either.
And I never saw it.
I fell for it, but
same. But now being on the other side of it, I'm just like, ew. Ew, like position it in a sense of like, hey, I'm making a little bit, not like, oh, this is going to change your life.
Yeah, for
sure. This is going to like solve all your problems.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I hate it. And as much as I learned from the MLM industry whenever I was in it with like 3 or 4 different companies, as much as I learned from it, I still wish that would have been a phase that I skipped.
Yeah.
In my life.
Same.
You know,
Same.
Because, so was yours the only one that you had been doing?
Yeah,
was
that's the only jewelry? One I've ever, but because I'm obsessed with jewelry, you know me, I'm a jewelry whore.
Because I remember whenever I was being gross and just being like, hey, you want to come listen in on this?
I'm all, yeah, you were pretty gross.
I think it was like about like CBD or something. You were like, yeah, I had gone to one or something like that with like,
Kayani,
that one. So did you ever like join that, or what was
no,
like that
about? I tried it, and
what is it, first of all, because I had never heard of it.
No te sabría explicar out. They just said it was like for health issues, like it'll better your health and all this shit.
Oh god, dude, that's a whole other
and vitamins and shit. And I bought some shit, and honestly, I never took it because I'm real asquerosa with stuff, and
you have said that.
Too vitamin-y, and
it just tasted like you were just drinking straight crushed up vitamins.
Yeah,
in water.
And then even burping that shit, dude, it's fucking disgusting.
No. Dude, have you ever had like? You know how they say that fish oil is so good for you? Have you ever taken some fish oil pills and then you just burp it and it's like pesca?
Y lo que no me gusta seafood. Oh my god. Imagine.
Dude, but I like gross myself out.
Lo bueno que ahí está el fan para tranquilizarte.
Oh, dude, I gross myself out.
Yeah, it's disgusting,
it's so
dude.
Nasty. And literally fish just...
And let's have a moment of silence for Jezebel to recover.
Dude. I'm okay.
She's gonna be okay. So yeah, I hear about the health benefits from that, but I'm just like, no. Me voy a morir feliz a la verga.
Well, there's some. I mean, and I don't know that they all do that. Just the ones that I had taken before. Dude, it was nasty. Like, those días me lo tomé because I was like, this shit is not fucking worth it. And also, why do they make you so gassy like that?
Yeah.
Like, you're not gassy like that you have to fart, but like you're...
Through the mouth.
Through your mouth. Hey, no, dude, I can't.
I know this has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now, but tell me why people are like so defensive about the whole Nara Smith video that we made talking about.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, we're not hating. We're just mocking because she's so perfect and we want to be like her and we love her.
Like, we're discussing it, and guys, do us a favor and watch the entire video on TikTok,
Seriously.
on Instagram. All we do is post little shorts, like to get you to like be interested or to like hear about the topic, to hear about what we're talking about. But that's the shit that pisses me off, porque la gente habla lo pendejo sin ver el video, sin
calling
entender.
us haters, calling us this, calling us that, and I'm like, you're fucking weird and
Pendeja.
Yeah. Porque no
Jinx.
Porque no ves el video entero,
Seriously,
estúpida.
because if you saw the whole video, you would see on there that we're like, ew, like, why do you do this? And like, why do you go about doing everything like this? But then it's like, bro, we talk about how much we love her and can't stop watching her and like appreciate how she lives and what she does.
And somebody said something about she has so much health issues. How she got diagnosed with lupus. I've never heard her talk about her lupus. It's just eczema. But yeah, she cooks these lavish meals that take her fucking probably hours and stuff. And then orders Wingstop and Thai food and all this stuff, like,
and in and out.
That's not healthy, but whatever. But like I'm saying, like, don't get so defensive about fucking celebrities or people that don't even fucking know you. Like, cálmense a la verga. Like, pipe down.
That and watch the whole damn video, because I promise you, like, if we're being haters, if we're being ugly, like, you will know whether we're being haters or we're being, or we would have said some off the wall shit, like F her and like forget her, like block or whatever. No, like,
I love her, marriage and her relationship with her husband, her relationship with their kids. Like, she's just phenomenal.
She is.
But I highly doubt her Coca-Cola tasted like McDonald's Coca-Cola.
I still haven't watched that. I saw some of the comments, but I haven't gone to watch it.
Pero me juego el culo que no sabe como el de McDonald's. Because McDonald's Coca-Cola,
dude, yes.
Pica so good, and then te lloran hasta los ojitos de lo rico que está. Makes me want to go get one after here.
To me, I'm literally thinking like Elena's probably going to want a Happy Meal, so that's where I'm going to hit up.
There you go.
But yeah, so just watch the entire video. We put a lot of work into putting these videos out, into like coordinating everything. Like, just hate us if we say something that you hate or that you didn't like or that we're hating on, but not over something that's not true.
Yeah.
Because like we were not hating on her.
And
we love her.
And if you don't like us and if you don't agree with what we would say, just scroll the fuck on over. Así miren. Así.
And part 2 on that other short that we posted about getting blocked. If you block us, don't go unblock us.
Yeah. Don't go unblock us.
Personal, IG, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. If you're making a whole other account to go and say something hateful or something ugly or call us whatever,
shout out to that person.
There's literally been one person.
Adamant.
Now it hasn't been as bad. They probably got tired of doing that shit. But as soon as we would post something, they would go in there and have some shit to say. Like, I would say not even like within the hour. But we kept blocking that account. Like, the minute we'd see it, like, blocked, because we don't have time for it.
We don't.
I don't know about you. I'm fucking busy. I'm out here making money.
I'm out here making money, taking care of my kids, handling
I don't have the time.
Our podcast. Like, we don't have time.
So we block it right away. And probably for like a week straight, they were doing that. And to me, I'm just like, who the fuck has the time to go in and keep creating a new account to hate on somebody?
Only
every
bitter bitches.
Day.
Bitter bitches.
Like, I promise you, they're probably sitting there every Tuesday at 7:05 in the morning after we post our video. I eat with her breakfast and coffee, or their breakfast and coffee.
A la mejor ni con breakfast, con un joint.
Just watching and hearing what we have to say. So don't be like that, you guys. Listen,
Se ven
it's
mal.
fine. It's
Se ven
fine.
mal y caen mal. So,
Cae gorda. No nomás está. No nomás están caen gordas. So yeah, that's my thoughts. That's like our kind of wrapped up thoughts, on MLM. Number 1, please stay away. Number 2, I promise you, I love you with all my heart, but I'm not going to purchase anything from you with an MLM. And I'm going to tell you, like, like I told my good friend over here, it's just like, hey, good for you that you're doing this, but I don't support anything with MLM. I'm not going to share I didn't tell her like this, but I'm not going to share your social media. I'm not going to share your product. I'm not going to share zero zip, nada. I love you though, with all my heart.
And I said, I love you too.
So yeah, don't join any MLMs, y'all. And honestly, if you feel tempted, please reach out to me. I promise you, I will have a whole conversation with you to help you make your decision. I'm not going to judge you. I'm going to give you the information that I have for you to make your decision.
Yeah.
Let's move on because MLMs piss me the hell off. 2, let's hit up inflation, dude.
First of all, I don't appreciate Hulu, fucking Netflix, and all them other motherfuckers raising their prices every fucking month. Like, who do they think they are?
So you know how I just posted about Spotify going up $2? In the grand scheme of things, $2 isn't going to do shit to me. It's the principle of it. Kind of like the 3% that we were talking about last episode. The 3% no me cala en nada. It's the principle of it. It's the whole concept. Like, I just don't believe that should be put back on your customer in their face just because they have a preferred method of payment. Just like I don't think that Spotify raising their prices $2 because it went up from $14.99 to $16.99. But of course, with taxes and stuff, it turns out to like 16 and 18 something. That's not a 5% increase. Mm-mm. What was the increase? Like 15%? 15% or something. I can't remember what the math came up to, but it's bullshit. Mm-hmm. Like 15% increase in prices. Insane. Like, again, you think 15% was $15 or, you know, whatever the $2 was or, you know, whatever, but it's not that. If every service that you're using, como pinche Disney Plus, how much is Disney Plus now? Because my husband pays that. I don't pay it.
I think I pay $12.99 or $14.99.
So
because supposedly I have it on too many TVs, but I'm like, motherfuckers, my kids have freaking laptops, computers, freaking iPhones, like TVs, like. They're gonna fucking use it on all their fucking appliances.
Yeah, now they're charging you for the fucking TVs. So let's say
it's ridiculous.
$15 a month times 12 months. That's what you're paying? $15 a month? Mm-hmm. Bitch, that's $180 a year.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have to have it because I have a 3-year-old.
And that's what I'm paying for fucking Spotify now too. $16 times 12 months. $192 a month just to be able to stream music.
That's fucking bullshit.
God, that pisses me off. Okay, so there's that.
You know what I'm gonna start doing?
What?
I'm gonna be like, hey, let's go have fun.
No shit. Dude.
Seriously.
And what is it with these fucking TVs? Like, even in your own household, like this, supuestamente ellos, they put not a lock, but like control over it, like to where now the TVs are what matters. Not like the accounts or whatever, like te están cobrando for each TV, like,
if it's
bitch,
not...
que si tengo ganas, que si estoy viendo en el cuarto y me dan ganas de venir a la sala a ver my show or whatever the fuck I'm watching.
Or in Mexico, because we have a house in Mexico with the 2 TVs and we want to watch Disney Plus there. Like, it's just bullshit.
No, pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Like, so do we have to write to, because...
That's what my thing was. Okay, so I know that sometimes I go off on these tangents on social media and I try not to make them that long because nobody wants to sit there listening to me yell. And of course, some people think my voice is like nails on a chalkboard. So it says, if that's you, my haters are my motivators. So
period.
Fuck you. So I try not to make them that long and try to get to like the principle and the point of it. But dude, everything has gotten so expensive. My Sam's membership just went up $10. That's 10%.
Same.
I was freaking, because I had just posted about Spotify, then Sam's. And then this morning, I got an email from our QuickBooks account for my husband's business that they're now going up on their payroll services. Dude, I'm just so pissed. But like, also my question with that was, and my question to y'all is, how the fuck do we stop this? Because it's not just one person. It's not like just Joe Biden that says like, oh, you know, I'm a shitty president or I'm the greatest president and I'm going to make everything go away. It's not. It's a whole process. So when our previous president was in office, yes, my life was better. I made more, not that I made more money, pero me rindaba más el dinero.
Mm-hmm.
But now, 4 years later, look at where the fuck we're at, dude.
Yeah. Going to the fucking grocery store, I did it because I know I'm going to spend a good $250, $300 on the minimum
to get you through the week.
Yeah.
So my friend, I had asked her, we were having a conversation. I want to say it was probably like a year ago. And her and I were talking about how, of course, ridiculous groceries are. I feel like it's like a main topic, just even among moms, but like in general. So she was talking about how, like, we were talking about our budgets for, you know, like a monthly grocery budget.
Right.
Hers was almost double mine because she has a bigger family and she has a whole ton of boys, and boys eat a lot more. So, and then she stays home, so she's able to put in that time and that effort for it. So she was telling me how that was high, or her budget. And to me, I was just like, oh my God, like my budget is like $600 less than what you're at. But at the same time, nos está durando menos.
Yeah.
La almacena. How do we stop it? How do we fight somebody that's smarter than us? How do we fight back on that?
I don't know. But,
what are you gonna
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you going to stop buying groceries? No shit, right? Let's just go physical. And, you know, the presidential candidates, you know, and the government has a whole lot to do with it. They have a ton to do with it. But it's just not like one person's decision that says, oh, okay, well, we're going to do this. It's like the economics of it. But what are we going to do? Stop buying groceries?
No, nos morimos de hambre.
Don't even get me started on people on welfare, porque ellos comen mejor que uno.
Bruh.
¿Cómo le hago? ¿Cómo le hacen?
Bro, I'm like, anybody got some food stamps? Slide in my DMs.
I've never done that, pero ganas no me faltan.
I have. No, I've traded cash for food. Es que porque ahorita me vienen y me investigan a la verdad.
Oh shit. I didn't even think about that. Maybe we should cut that out.
No, cut it out. I traded cash for food because they needed hygiene stuff. Mm-hmm. They needed hygiene stuff and they didn't have money to buy hygiene stuff, and I needed the food. I
heard that, well, not I heard, but somebody that I knew actually reached out and was like, hey, I have to pay my mortgage. Can you give me 2,000 something cash, and you can take or purchase up to 2,000 on this credit card that I have room on, because you can't pay a mortgage with a credit card. Mm-hmm. And honestly, like, I get it. I understand the economy is terrible and everything, but like, a esas andamos, dude. It's sad. How do we fight this? Like, the money that I make right now, 5 years ago, I would have been a baller. Like, dripping in diamonds, que es mi sueño dorado. I'm gonna be that viejita in a robe with wearing all my jewelry, all the rings on the fingers, all my jewelry. Hey, you're gonna have earrings all up and down your ear. Yeah, all my necklaces, all my watches, everything. Same. You know what my mom used to call me, because I'm always in my jewelry, Maria Felix. Because Maria Felix was like an elegant, always wearing her shit, you know? Yeah. No, yeah, that's seriously how I'm going to be. And, you know, with my big diamond studs, like, and judge me all you want, I don't give a shit. But anyway, you know, 5-6 years ago, had I been making the money that I'm making now, like, man, dude, like, no me podías decir nada. Now, with where the economy is at, cabrón. Ahí ando vendiendo los pinches diamantes. Ahí ando buscando pinche food stamps a ver quién me vende. And I'm being sarcastic, obviously, but you know, the money, like making 6 figures 5 years ago was a flex. Like, you could flex on anybody and like, could nobody tell you nothing. Now it's a minimum to be able to survive. Yeah. Yep. So fucking sad. So one example that I have on here, porque te digo, yo pongo mucha atención a las cosas. Bell peppers. Do you buy bell peppers often? Yeah. Okay. Do you know how much they are? No, I don't pay attention because I'm like, I need them anyway. So it's true. You know? Bell peppers, y'all. And I posted this on Snap. I don't know how long ago, but it has kind of stayed with me because the prices are still the same. Bell peppers, for as long as I can remember, I mean, probably like 4, 5, 6, 7 years have always been 56 cents each. It's just what it is. That's what bell peppers have cost. Bell peppers are now 72 cents each.
Yeah.
When you do the math, that's a 27% increase.
Yeah.
In price for a fucking bell pepper. It's not about the cents.
Y'all are gonna catch me just eating fucking papas. I love papas.
Antes, como fideo.
En frijoles.
Fideo, frijoles, papas. Y cuando haya carne.
Y unos huevitos estrellados así que se desparramen para que piense la cabeza que están grandes.
Voy a tener que aprender a echar tortillas. Voy a andar comprando los costalotes de frijoles para que me rindan. Like, dude, it's just nuts.
Voy a comprar unas gallinas y unas vacas para leche y los huevos.
The vacas, yes, the gallinas.
They're nasty, huh?
Dude,
yeah.
Why are chickens so fucking disgusting?
They are.
Well, my mother-in-law.
But I'll fucking eat the shit out of their huevos.
Yes, my mother-in-law loved her to death. But between her and her other, not her, but her other son is el cuñado is a rooster fighter.
Oh,
he loves. That's like his thing. That's like his sport.
Mm-hmm.
And so le tiene toda la casa llena de gallos in like their cages and stuff. But dude, just like the smell of chickens, like even just being in the backyard because you're outside, so obviously it's ventilated or whatever, but like you can smell it. They're fucking dying all the time. Uno salen, man. Like they just are so desensitized to it. Like, oh, se murió uno. Let me go in there and grab it. She'll just grab it and throw it in the fucking trash. Like, I'm sorry. I love you. And I know that we have to survive off of eggs or some shit, but I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Chickens are so nasty.
And chicken is really cheap too. At Sam's, the bag of the legs, it's like 5 something.
With bone or boneless?
Bone.
Porque boneless antes también estaban bien baratas.
Yeah.
Or not bone. No, with bone. Estaban bien baratas.
There's still one.
No, dude, like you would pay like $7 or $8 for like the big pack. No, ahora te la venden en bolsas and it's only like 4 pounds for like 15.
No, I bought the 2 bags that are connected for like 5 something this weekend.
Hold on. Because I know. I'm not saying you're a liar. I'm just saying like I want to make sure.
Don't get the fucking bolsas.
Let me show you this fucking receipt. Because I literally was just like, no empiecen, por favor, con esto. No empiecen.
These. I pay for chicken drums, $5.94. Look, it's a big ass pack. I bought 2.
See, mine for the chicken thighs, $14.24, and they used to be like $7 or $8.
No, I get the little the legs just because we make mole with those.
Yeah, and enchiladas and all that. You know, para desmoronar el pollo. Okay, so yeah, $14.24. Because I know that it was like $7 or $8 before. Because I always would go to that. Because number one, it's dark meat, so it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
But 2, like I was just like, oh, like this is cheaper, you know. And the kids love it; they'll tear it up.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, it's nuts. So, if anybody has any input on how to fight this, how to just say like
boycott. Who do we have to boycott?
Seriously, who do we boycott? Grocery stores y nos morimos de hambre.
I mean.
Voting, obviously, that's extremely important. So make sure you get out and vote. But
we got to get Papi Trump in there. I admit it.
And what do we do? También, as far as like, have you gone to a convenience store lately and bought a candy bar or gum?
Bitch.
Dude, when did Snickers become $2.18 motherfucking cents?
Yes.
See, I'm getting just so mad just even talking about it. Like a candy bar?
Dude, because it's insane. Like my husband, I haven't been packing him lunch.
¿Por qué? A ver, cuéntanos. I'm just kidding.
For personal reasons. Pray for him. Send prayers for him. I'm just kidding. No, for no reason. Just because
Send prayers, tired. But I'm not going to tell you the reason. No details right now. No details right now.
No, just because I'm a tired ass bitch, you know, like ya me cansé, no tengo ideas, mándenme ideas de echar pinche lonche because ya.
You know what?
Ya estoy cansado, jefe.
Same. Because it's true. Like, you know what? It'd be good to have our husbands, or like, if anybody in the comments can chime in. Like, men, do y'all not get tired of what we're cooking?
For real.
Like, are you just happy to be here?
My husband says que no.
My husband says
pero
no,
I'm like,
too.
Pero yo me canso de cocinarte.
Like, me canso por ti.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Seriously.
Otra vez la misma chingadera.
Yes,
but for real, like, do they not get tired of eating the same thing? Is it just because we're literally doing it every single day that it just seems like it's...
But let me find out you're buying from the lonchera and I'm gonna fuck you.
Ahí sí no se cansan. I will fuck my husband up.
Same.
Too.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't play with me.
Like, just say it if you don't like what I'm putting in or whatever. Like,
no, my husband usually eats everything. Like, he thinks.
Mine too.
I'm like, pobre ti que lo andes tirando por ahí.
No, dude. Pobre de ti, pero también I don't care. Mejor tíralo por ahí que no te lo comas.
No, pobre de ti que lo tires con estos precios. Pobre de ti. Like, no andes desperdiciando porque te chingo aquí a la verga.
Yes, I know. No, dude. It's so, yeah, let us know if you have any input on that. If the guys just don't get tired, I think it'd be good to have our husbands on here.
Yeah, my husband said he's down. He just has to it just has to be in the tarde on a weekend and like on a Saturday, and like him have a few drinks porque he's shy. He said, "Me da pena." I'm like,
my husband would probably just sit there and be like, "Yeah, what she said." Literal, he is just such a dry human.
Maybe if he takes a few shots, we'll let him drink the little alcohol.
Oh, the ones I can't drink. Ya mero.
Miren, yo de respeto por Jezabel no me pongo a pistear. Porque no le quiero dar muecas. Porque ella es bien antojada de alcohol. Porque le gusta mucho pistear. And
no comment. She's not wrong.
Out of respect for her, I haven't had a sip of alcohol during all these filming days but when she's done having this baby, you best believe we're gonna have our little sippity sips right here.
I know, which I'll be into like a drunken episode.
Oh my god, that would be so fucking fun.
Like, we would just be fucking laughing, and that would be a lot of fun.
With some gummies.
Hey, pero pues quién sabe. A ver cómo va a estar los precios de alcohol when that time comes. Because if it's fucking, I'll tell you right now, I ain't drinking no Busch Light or fucking
Natural Light. Fuck no. Hey,
imagínate la cruda. Oh God, no. Or some MD-20 from back in the...
Fuck no. Some wine coolers.
No.
Some Zimas.
No, dude.
With the Jolly Rancher in there. Did you ever have it like that?
I never did it with a Jolly Rancher.
So good.
See?
Yeah.
No, what were you going to say?
We don't want to resort to rubbing alcohol.
Fucking Listerine también.
Like these people that are on those shows like Intervention, that they resort to that shit because there's nothing else around.
Is that, well, okay, that, but also whenever you barely said that, not before you said the name, I was thinking about TLC. Now we're going a whole other way, but is the show where they have a strange addiction still on?
I think so.
Did you ever watch that?
The one with the toilet paper or the dirt?
Bitch. Like the one that's like engraved in my mind is the lady who would fucking eat the couch cushions.
Pinche Shiva. Because goats do that. And then the way they just... Like, but how?
Literally, dude, she would just
pick at it
and eat it.
Like the toilet paper, that's fucking weird, dude. Like, how you... I don't even like to take the hostia at church porque me da asco. Imagine fucking piece of toilet paper.
Dude, I would love, and I don't know if Diosito would be frowning upon this or not, but I would love to just sit there snacking on hostias.
Really? I don't like
texture?
them. I can't. Me dan asco, dude.
I haven't had it in a very long time because I'm a sinner.
One
so
time,
I haven't been able to take it. But yeah.
This one time when I did my first communion.
Your first communion?
Where you go and
yeah.
And then you put the hostia and then, dude, I was walking towards the fucking vino in a hurry because, bitch, I was about to throw up. I was like, And then I fucking took the vino and I tried to swallow the hostia, like, de un chingazo with the vino because, dude, soy bien asquerosa, dude, and I hate it.
Was it the taste or the texture? Do you remember?
Probably both. And I fucking was walking like this.
Convulsing and shit while you were walking.
Trying not to fucking puke in
front of everybody. Did your mom say anything?
I don't remember, but I remember fucking getting asqueada now every time I go to church.
Why the fuck? I haven't gone to church in years. Oye, ni tú te la crees. No. Oh my god, dude,
bro! I was about to like you all like. Iba a decir una pinche mentirota.
That
pero,
was literally God just fucking shit. No, man.
Acuérdate. No vas a misa. But
that was God saying, isn't it?
Es neta, Rosa. Pecadora.
Oh my God, my stomach fucking hurts from laughing.
The way I caught that so fast, dude.
I felt like I just had like an out-of-body experience. Like I was watching the whole thing, but like as you were saying it,
and then I was like,
your face.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Y'all,
pero no porque no vaya a misa quiere decir que no crean Dios, because I believe in God. I don't go to church because I feel like a bunch of people that go to church that I know are a bunch of hypocrites. So I don't want to be involved with them people. Yo hablo con Dios, le rezo a Dios all the time. God has been tremendously good to me. And he knows, He knows. He knows. No,
but for real. So let's talk about that because I think that's extremely interesting. Obviously, we're not going to be talking about politics and religion all the time or what's right and what's wrong with religion or, whatever. But I think that's a very important concept that is overlooked nowadays because it's just like everybody is like trying to force the church down your throat and being like, oh, well, you're not a Christian if you don't go to church and you don't love God if you don't go to church and, yada, yada, yada. Yet my relationship with God is the strongest that it has been in my entire life over the last couple of years that I don't go to church. So I think like it's important for people to know that like it's okay. Like nobody has to force you to go to church. Like if they're shaming you for not going or whatever, tell them to go fuck off. But don't make it seem or don't accept them saying like, oh well, no, you have to. No, you have to. How can you not go to church? How can you not do this and do that? Like.
No, si me dicen, ay, necesitas ir a misa. No necesito ir para ninguna parte porque yo de mi propio hogar puedo hablar con Dios. Y si te gusta bien y si no, I'm sorry. Si tú vas a misa y eres leal a la misa o la iglesia o lo que sea, good for you.
I love you. I love that for you.
But that's not my thing. My thing is I talk to God in the privacy of my own home. God has helped me through so many situations and continues to help me and bless me abundantly every single day. But just because I don't go to church, he doesn't love me any less.
Exactly. And I think people have that wrong. They have that
and backwards. I can't stand people like, no, tienes que ir a la iglesia. No, tú no me vas a decir lo que tengo o no tengo que hacer porque yo hago lo que me da la gana.
See, and like, regarding that too, I think when you go and you say gente hipócrita and stuff like that, like, I feel like I can relate to it because my mom, they used to be big into the church.
Mm-hmm.
And so I clearly remember, so I've shared before, my parents are just different and they really do most of my life fight like cats and dogs. They know this. It's not like a surprise. Probably the whole fucking town knows this, but they were in the church for a while. I don't know if I was smaller, so I don't know if they were working on things or they just felt led to it or whatever, but they started like what's called like the grupos chicos or grupos comunidades, something like that. I can't remember the specific name, where you would go to people's houses once a week and then you would just kind of have like marriage type counseling or like life type counseling with people who were involved with the church. And I remember, I know that they tried and I know that they attended several times, but I feel like that did more harm than good because of the specific reason that you're saying. These are not licensed people. These are not people who are expected to keep what you're hearing to themselves. It's people that if they repeat it, it's like, oh, don't tell anybody, but they have this going on.
Dude, especially with all these priests coming out being fucking molesters or fucking SAing kids and stuff like that. Like, to me, all of them are guilty.
You think so?
I look at pastors and I'm like, you know?
I don't think that all of them are guilty.
I hate to be that way because that's an ugly way to think. But I'm just like, I don't trust nobody. You know?
Tu puta sombra tienes que poder tenerle confianza.
If you can't even trust a priest, like, you know?
Deja tú. Back to the whole thing with kids. Like, who gets even aroused with a child? With a prepubescent boy, with a prepubescent girl, with a little kid.
That's
like,
insane.
I get it. Well, not that I get it. Sorry. I don't mean to say that I get it, but I'm saying like a priest, for example. Okay. So priests are different than pastors in that priests are devoted to the Catholic Church. They are celibate. They take the oath of celibacy. They, you know, go through this entire thing. So they know when somebody makes the decision to become a priest, you will never marry.
Exactly.
You will never touch a woman. You will never be with a woman. You are now not somebody who's allowed to ever build anything like that. But us as humans, you're around all these volunteers. Yeah. You have human needs. You have human desires. So,
but why on little kids?
If you're going to violate those rules, why on a child?
Yeah, I can't. And
maybe because it's easier?
You know, that I think like this, but maybe, or they think they're never going to say nothing. I don't know, but I just don't care to go to church because I'm just like, I believe in God. God knows it. I pray all the time. I try to do right by him, right by myself. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm still a sinner. You know, I cuss like a fucking sailor, but that doesn't make me any less of a person, you know?
Or righteousness. Okay. Or can we talk about righteousness too? As in like, just because we talk the way that we talk, like here on the podcast or like between us two or with other people, like what makes you think that I'm more vulgar than you? What makes you think that just because I say something you don't like makes me a vulgar human or a vulgar woman or a vulgar whatever?
A mí me vale verga.
Like seriously though, because we're not out here trying to be, I want you to name one time where you have lied on here to make yourself better.
Never.
Or that you haven't been true to yourself because, oh, you're afraid what people are going to think. Bueller?
Anybody?
Because it's true, dude. Like, we're here, like, we started this as just like a fun project that like has now turned into like something that's just so exciting and we like look forward to, as stressful as the scheduling is.
But I have a lot of things that could be talked about, but there's just stuff that I don't want to talk about. And just because I don't want to talk about it doesn't mean I have to. Or doesn't mean...
Mic drop.
You know?
With that.
So fuck the fuck off. And if you don't want to, then catch me outside.
Dude, con el te digo que traigo, yo quisiera just to get it out.
Yeah.
Like just.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Or like in Vegas, have you seen that in Vegas? You can go, and they have like all these like, not power tools, the big equipment, like heavy equipment where you can just like demolish shit and throw shit
they have
around.
a place here.
See?
You can go break shit.
Oh, well, you can break it.
I was going to take Jalen to go tear some shit up one day, but I don't know why we weren't able to make it.
That's cool.
But I do want to take it.
After
you put on this, I don't know, this jumpsuit and then some safety glasses and you just go to town on some shit. With hammers, with bats and stuff.
That's awesome. But yeah, I mean, we are who we are. Love us or hate us. Like, it's just, you know, who we are.
Podremos ser vulgar, pero somos a toda madre. Like, for real.
And we don't try to be somebody that we're not.
No.
We don't try to, like, position ourselves in a sense of like, ay, no, ¿qué va a decir la gente?
No, and our facial expressions will always speak for us before we even
hold it better than you can, though.
I can't.
I can be sitting here with a smile and be like, what the? Well, not with her specifically, but with whoever.
No, I can't. ¿Verdad que no?
No.
But anyway.
The editing determined that is the truth.
that is the truth. Completely. Truth. Yeah, so.
Yeah. That's all we've got for you today on our part 2 of MLM's tipping culture and inflation.
And some random shit in between.
Some random shit about religion and how much we love God, but we don't love the church too. So hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave us your thoughts, leave us your comments, leave us anything below. We'd love to hear it. We love hearing it if it's a hater. And watch the entire video.
Watch the entire videos before y'all start fucking
keyboard warriors.
Because me estoy cansando y les voy a decir algo bien rudo y no les va a gustar.
Like that girl that said, oh, anybody can make a podcast these days.
Like, okay. ¿Y el tuyo, mija?
Where's your business?
Yeah.
I went to that girl's profile and it's like she follows like 3,000 people but only has like 200 followers.
Yeah.
And it's private.
Yeah. And it's like, for what? Like, why do you go make stupid ass fucking comments? If you make a stupid ass fucking comment, you're going to get a stupid ass fucking answer.
Thank you.
Or if you make a rude comment, you're going to get a rude response.
A rude ass answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm beginning to not fucking play with the shit. Like, you want to be rude, I can be rude back, and trust me, you ain't gonna like it because I get pretty ruthless.
Same. I know. I have a fucking tongue on me.
Y nuestras seguidoras nos van a defender, so cuídense porque también son chingonas como nosotros.
We're building that community that's like them girls right there for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.